If you've been keeping up with my reels recently, I've been playing this Vibroverb, and it is fantastic. You're probably getting tired of seeing me pretend to be Stevie Ray Vaughan or whatever, but this thing just oozes that tone. It's just incredible. I mean, I've played a lot of amps and, you know, kind of faked getting that tone from, you know, a Vibro Lux to Super Reverb and other Fender amps and just, you know, whatever, and dialing in tones on pedals that get you close. And I've tried using it so that the neck and middle pickup are the ones that are getting used to get that Stevie Ray Vaughan tone, and it never really worked. And I always just went to the neck pickup and went with it and said, that's the best I can do. But man, this amp, I'm telling you, it is Stevie in a box. And they only made these for what, like maybe 5 years or whatever in the early 90s, and I don't know why they haven't reissued a good one. I don't know. Don't tell me. Don't ask me. They do these strange things. Anyway, it'll set you back a good little bit. Right now, as of the time of recording, these things can go anywhere from like $1,500 to $2,500. But it's better than buying buying a vintage one from the 60s that can run, I don't know, 5,000, 10,000, 12,000. I was seeing on Reverb today. Oh, it's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to play some stuff and talk through some things, and hopefully you dig this. So, because I've had loads of fun with this amp, and my good friend Andy loaned it to me for a bit, and it's probably time for it to go back to him because he loves it every bit as much as I do. But it's his. It's got to go home, which makes me sad. The model is the 63 Reissue Vibroverb. It's the 6G16 circuit for all the circuit nerds out there. Hey, I love you. No worries. It has this really cool brown face with these tan knobs, the brown Tolex, and the wheat grill cloth, and that old style Fender logo. Of course, it has tremolo and reverb and a foot pedal, which my buddy didn't send with it. It comes with two 10-inch 4-ohm speakers wired in parallel, so it's 8 ohms. This one's been updated to the Kendrick 10-inch black frame. This one's also been updated with the Celestion Alnico Gold. Quick story, when I first got this amp, I turned it on and it had no signal, and I thought, oh crap, I haven't even got to play with it yet, and I broke my friend's amp, or it's already broken. Then I was afraid that the speaker cable might have been unplugged, and it wasn't. And I went down here and I found these two, the black and the red cables, had slipped off of there, and I had power on for, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, and I was scared I just fried his amp, my buddy's amp. But lo and behold, I plugged it in, well, I turned it off, and I plugged those back on, and it fired right up, and it sounds fantastic. A little bit more of the tech nerd information that I know you're out there, and I know you watch these things, and you know, you're way over my head. But hey, this thing pumps out 35 watts, and the preamp, the normal is 7025. This I'm not even going to say. The power it sports two 6L6 GC tubes. It's fixed bias. The rectifier is solid state. Phase inverter is 7025, the long-tailed. The reverb driver is 12AX7. The reverb recovery is a 7025. Tremolo is 12AX7. Bias varies, and that seems a little high to me for a tremolo and reverb, but that's what it says for the spec. Now I plug into the bright channel in the first input. These are, other than the volume of course, these are the settings that my buddy had it set on when when I picked it up from his house, and I haven't touched it, and all I've done is just throw some pedals at it and just had a ton of fun with it. So of course it has tremolo and reverb and a foot pedal, which my buddy didn't send with it. I guess next I just got to play some guitar for you. My opinion, sounds a lot better with the compressor in it. I don't know about you. That's my opinion. I'm using the old Ibanez CP9 compressor limiter. And let's see, there are my settings. Pretty much, that's what I keep it at for pretty much everything. It's just does its thing. Here's with the direct drive turned on. Just a little bit of dirt. Goes a long way. I'm primarily either going directly into the amp with nothing, or I'll hit the direct drive, or I'll hammer it with the dirty little secret into the direct drive. I have the tone knob pulled for that mid boost. Love this pedal. I mean, you could use any kind of tube driver or tube screamer or TS9, TS808, whatever variant of a cool overdrive, whatever your favorite overdrive is. And just keep the drive kind of low or medium and just enjoy. Alright, yeah, my crappy Stevie Ray Vaughan wannabe licks. Don't have your phone right next to your guitar. I'm also using the Catalinbread Dirty Little Secret. Man, this pedal does almost everything for me. Really stinking love it. Dirty Little Secret's joining the party now. Slight confession, I did roll my tone back a little bit on the neck pickup. Just a smidge, just a little bit. This is a time when I really wish I knew more Stevie Ray Vaughan licks instead of just faking it. video isn't really about my guitar playing, it's about the tone of the amp and what it can do for you if you're really looking for that Stevie Ray Vaughan tone. I mean, this is really Stevie in a box. I mean, that thing is awesome. Not even kidding. Crazy Old Man Hunt would not lead you wrong. I don't know, this is the closest I've ever come to having that tone, so that's all I got. Alright, lastly I had to show that I'm playing through a 1989 Fender, made in Japan Fender Squire Stratocaster. Super thin paint. I love this guitar. Don't have a lot in it. I did put Lindy Fralin pickups in it. Like you can tell by looking at it that they're Lindy Fralins. Can't you tell? Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Hope you click the button that says like and subscribe, and tell your friends, or just point and laugh. Either way, it's fine. It won't hurt my feelings. I'll be okay. Take care. God bless.